Back again with another NBA 2K16 NBA 2K16 my career, and it's actually late as hell where I'm at, and I'm just so happy that I can be here to live stream for you guys. And okay, so let's see how much VC points we have, because I know I spent some on my yeah, there we go. See, something cheap. Everything's Curry. He really lost last night. I like Curry, but had to let LeBron take that one. You know what I'm saying? And post fade, post hook. Shaquille O'Neal. Post hop. I think I heard 6 was the goal one. Oh yeah. Shimmy shot. I didn't even know I had all of these right here. I thought I had to earn like almost all of them. See if I can upgrade him a little bit. No. Okay, so let's see what's next. Indiana. Fuck. I'm on the freaking 0-2 start because I'm with the Magic.
It's the 2K Sports
and I'm a starter,
show.
so that's why I picked
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us.
Got Shaquille O'Neal here, Kenny the Jet Smith here, for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Pacers at Bank for Indiana. They were undefeated against this squad last season, going 3-0. We'll see if they can continue that dominance. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college. Jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave. Financial responsibility, just getting tired. In my case, the habit Shaq was created. Too much. I heard my main man Dick Vitale say if Shaq leaves, he'll do the #1 pick. So I didn't want to go back, get hurt, and possibly drop.
Yeah, because you could have been #2 if you stayed there. I'll tell you. But, you know, this guy Freak. Because if you would have played in that era with Freak, I don't know, Shaq. This guy, you know, he left school early, but he is something unique, different. But I thought bringing his skills to the NBA was big because that helps refine your game a little bit.
Average like 15 points a game.
This guy was ready, Shaq.
I have an announcement. You know why he plays so well?
Why?
I'm his father.
Dun, 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 dun.
Love you,
Nobody
son.
plays so well.
Congratulations.
Because I'm his father.
It's one of the warmest and fuzziest stories I've heard all season
Way to keep
long.
up with him his whole life.
I've been working.
Let's go to Kevin Harlan. They're ready for the
Yo, Shaq is hilarious shit, yo. I'm his father.
At power forward, Aaron Gordon. At the other guard position, Victor Oladipo.
See if the guy can say my first name.
Nikola Vucevic. At the other forward position, Freak. The head coach of the visiting team is the visiting team head coach. And let's meet the stars for your Pacers. At small forward, at 6'6", number 0, CJ Miles. At guard 6'2" from IUPUI, number 3, the hometown hero, George Hill. A 6'11" center from Texas, number 33, Miles Turner. A 6'3" guard from Lanier High School, number 10, Ellis. The other forward, at 6'9", number 13, Paul George. Your home team head coach is Frank Vogel. Make some noise for your Pacers. Your home team head coach is Frank.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Pacers trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Indiana. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season. They were able to sweep the season series last year, completely controlling the play in each game.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
And I think that's where it starts, guys. Neither team a playoff factor, but you work your way up the ladder team by team. And this is really one matchup they feel very confident with.
A look at the Magic starting group. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. We all know that Freak changed sides recently, but it's a challenge he's up to and wanted it. It can be intimidating, you know, Clark, to join a new team, but I think he's okay with it.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, he knows there are going to be some rough spots and a bit of a learning curve, but eventually things smooth out. And Freak knows how to fit in with the team, and this roster definitely looks stronger with him on it.
And it's Vucevic missing.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Picked by Vucevic. Payton drives in. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Payton. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots are few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
Ellis kicks to George. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Big-time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim,
Oh, shit,
too.
I thought we didn't score.
Good measure.
Yeah,
The guy got wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
Now here's Prince. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Indiana. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
You got done yet, bro? 'Cause I'm making.
And both free throws good for Prince. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Hill passes to George. Vucevic with the ball. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Evan Fournier is checked in for Freak. And so it's Indiana with it. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. C.J. Miles is out there with Mahimi. And it's Ellis and at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. A chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz played some very good basketball. He finished with 8 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
And so here is Indiana. 3-point lead. To the paint. Mahimi's shot is good. Mahimi's got his first bucket of the night.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Prince. Good. Prince has got 6 points.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
He was all alone on that one. And that's now 7 points for Paul George.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call them.
Look at that.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Stuckey kicks to George. Misses off the right iron.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Pick by Vucevic. Prince setting a pick for Oladipo. Watson dishes to Prince. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. And now just a 2-point Indiana lead. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. George sets a screen for Ellis. Outside, George. And the foul called on Freak.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Magic leading by 7. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. I'm not going to single out any one guy because we've gotten contributions from all over the place. I can't say enough about the work you fellas did coming off the bench especially. One thing I liked, our passing. Getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. And a point of focus has to be offensive rebounding from now on. I'm not as worried about our transition defense as I am about us missing out on second chance points because they are there for us. That's all, and that should be enough. We're in a good spot. There's a W waiting for us out there. So let's go out there and get it.
Damn right, coach.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
A nice quarter for Prince. He's got 10 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
So on the floor for Orlando.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt to dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And George, here we go. And it's sent back by Prince, and they get it back. Hill, no good. Magic leading by 7. It's tipped. Stolen by Miles. Outside, George. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Orlando's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Prince. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Oladipo. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 12 points per game last year. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
And both free throws good for Prince. Pacers trail by 9. Outside, George. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the fans.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Picked by Vucevic. Payton drives in. It's stolen by Hill. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. From down low. That's good for Miles on the assist by George. Miles has got his second basket of the game. Payton kicks to Gordon. Here's Prince. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And Prince comes to help. Miles the pass to George. Lets it go from 11. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. Been a very solid outing for George. He has 12 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They're doing work. Here's the second half. 3 of 4 to start.
The Magic have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Pacers trail by 8. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that one off the back of the rim and in. George has got 15 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Vucevic is screen on him. Payton gets the screen from Prince. Payton outside. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And that's 18 points here for George.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Prince dishes to Oladipo. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off.
Solomon Hill comes in for C.J. Miles. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for George Hill. Orlando also making some changes. Tony Snell comes in for Gordon, and Freak subbed in for Victor Oladipo. It's back to Hill. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Magic leading by 4.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Jennings. Prince, right side. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Ellis. Pick up by Hill. Stuckey kicks to Hill. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. 12th in fewest turnovers per game. 16th in opponent field goal percentage. And for lowest opponent scoring per game, they've got some work to do there.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Orlando leading. Jennings passes to Prince. Hill with some nice D.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Ellis with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Ellis against Jennings. 5 on the clock. Hill dishes to Ellis. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Magic leading by 3.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Prince outside. There's the pick. Jennings kicks to Snell. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Again, the miss by Ellis.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one open.
Jennings passes to Prince to stop the drought, and that one's good. Prince has got 10 points in just the second half. Indiana's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 3 points. Nice bucket there from Hill.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Prince gets to Jennings. It's stolen by Hill. Now Hill. He's got 10. Now here's Ellis. With 1 on the clock, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Magic lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Magic leading by 3. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Indiana, C.J. Miles is out there with Turner. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Ellis. And it's Hill in at the point. The Pacers shooting 43% from the field. No luck. Nice D from Oladipo.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Here's Payton. Drills the baseline jumper. Payton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Orlando. Pacers trail by 5. Outside Hill. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Oladipo against Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline jumper. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Magic moving the ball around. Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Prince. Another miss by Prince. Indiana trailing here. And George, here we go. And it's good. George has got 14 points now in the second half.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Payton outside. He feeds it to Gordon. Here's Prince. Another miss by Prince. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And George gets it to go.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Orlando's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And that high on the assist by Payton. 22 points for Freak.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
Hill kicks to George. All sorts of time. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Oladipo dishes to Prince. Shot from 16. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here is Hill. Ellis outside. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 5th foul.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of foul.
Poked away and stolen by Prince.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
You might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did it ever work out for him.
Yeah, and I love that. I mean, at this stage of a tight game, all too often teams play not to lose, and they'd be in the lead right now if he hadn't taken a chance there.
That's good.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Strap those belts on, fellas. This is going to be one heck of a finish. I can just feel it reverberate.
He's right. He's right. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to let my belt out just a little bit to get ready for this ride.
Well, you would need so much in the press room before the games. Maybe he's too comfortable, like be comfortable like we are. He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Hill. He has 8 points and 7 assists. He's showing us those quick hands today, both when he has the ball and when he doesn't.
Clark, you love the fact that he's a terrific distributor, but also, how about those defensive instincts? That's also been excellent today.
Mahinmi's checked in for Indiana. Vucevic drops in the layup for 2. And the Magic lead by 1.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
This is our game.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He told them, we're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win. Guys?
Hill passes to George. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And that's now 25 points for Paul George.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Payton outside. Vucevic a screen on Ellis. Here's Fournier. He's guarded by Ellis. 5 on the clock. Goes up on the high post. Prince misses.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. You just can't get anything to go in the basket.
Hill kicks to George.
Shot after shot, one after the other. PG, Paul George, making it happen.
Orlando's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And here's Prince outside. Another miss by Prince.
I think he's got to find another way to contribute, Kevin, besides looking to shoot the ball. I mean, he just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter, so he's got to do other things.
He might not have the long range of some other guys, but he didn't knock down open ones like that. Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
Here's Vucevic. Free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. convert on the second. That misses. And they go to the intentional foul.
Shooting for Indiana.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. And so here's Orlando. They set the pick. Fournier for 3. Here's Gordon. And the rejection by Mahinmi. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Pacers ball.
Hill against Payton. And that's going to be a travel.
Magic ball.
Fires from deep. Good.
Helps, but it doesn't.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player, Paul George. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith.
Now I'm gonna see what other team wants to, like they do 100% or something. That's less east. Okay, that's whatever. Whatever. I can go to 76ers. They look tough. But, oh, okay, so I'll go with Damian Lillard first. Okay, so, let me upgrade. Nah, I wanna cut some players off. Gotta give him some free stuff. What kind of tattoos can I get? Shit, I'm gonna have to wait till this fucking game is over. I do not want to be with the freaking
amazing prizes for you.
How many games does it have to be? Oh, we beat the Cavs? Shit, crazy. You must play. Oh, play.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Well, for Orlando, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. The Bucks made the move to acquire Michael Carter-Williams. He had some big moments for them so far. Jason Kidd wants to mold him as their point guard of the future. Do you see that working out, Kenny?
I think it could work out. You know why? Because he plays like his coach a little bit. You know, he has a similar style of play, and hopefully he could have a career like Jason Kidd. That would be great. He looks to make plays first for his teammates and then himself second. But if he develops his jump shot, that will be the difference.
You know, he's what I call a fast first type point guard. You know, he helps set up their wing players. MCM, he's the guy to do that. Great work by Jason Kidd, molding the young fella.
Time now to tip things off. Kevin Harlan has the call, and we will see you later.
at point, 6 feet 4 inches, number 4, Elfrid Payton. At the power forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 00, Aaron Gordon. Number 5 guard, 6'4" from Indiana, Victor Oladipo. Number 9 center from USC, Dan Vucevic. At the other forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 8, Freak. The head coach of your home team. Once again, go Orlando Magic!
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Milwaukee Bucks today. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Magic again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. They've been picking up some steam, and if they can play this well all season, they'll be in excellent shape.
And when I look at Orlando, they've started the season on a high note. We thought it may take a while for them to kind of find their groove, but it doesn't look like they're going anywhere here or any concerns about growing pains.
No, I agree with you. I mean, their game and their style is already fully developed. They look rock solid to me.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Craig Monroe is out there at Plumlee, and it's Carter Williams in at the point guard position. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Both shots good from the stripe. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Brooklyn Nets.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Perfect screen there. Set him up.
It was good. The screen was solid, but you also have to...
Prince. He fights to the rim for the layup. Prince has got his first 2 points. Here's Carter Williams. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Plumlee sets the pick for Carter Williams. Clock at 4. Good as the jump shot falls. Here's Payton. Vucevic's screen on Carter Williams. Payton drives in. Here's Vucevic.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Nikola Vucevic.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Milwaukee with the ball. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And what a luxury when you have depth. I mean, a lot of their scoring in that win came from their reserves. And make no mistake, they carry the load for that team.
Without question, the starters can't do it all game long. You need that help from the reserves, and they got it in that one. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam? You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
Gordon, that's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Gordon's got his first basket of the night.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Carter Williams. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Stolen by Gordon. Oladipo against Antetokounmpo. Gordon, the pass to Oladipo. The three-pointer is right on target. Oladipo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oladipo against Middleton. Now Carter Williams. Monroe sets a screen for Carter Williams. Back to Monroe. And Oladipo pulls it down.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Gordon with the screen for Oladipo. Floats one up. Out to Payton. And there's the pass to Prince. On the wing, Gordon. Payton outside to the inside. Prince with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And that one's good. Prince has got his second bucket tonight. 1:44 left in the first. For the Magic, Hezonja, he's checked in. Orlando leading by 3 on the court for the Bucks. Carter Williams is out there with Vaughn, and there's Hickson, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Henson in at the 5 spot. Now here's Prince. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He had 18 points, and he was a thief out there as well, adding a hefty amount of steals to his totals. It was a matchup that he took over, and he seemed to be able to do whatever he wanted out there. We'll see if he can sustain it, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Orlando leading. Jennings dishes to Prince. The shot will not go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And they know they're the better team and out to prove as much tonight. They split the season series a year ago, but they want to change that up now.
Here is Jennings after the basket by Milwaukee. To the paint, here's Vucevic, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. No good on the free throw. So for the Magic, Tony Snell's checked in for Freak. Oladipo comes in for Fournier. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Brandon Jennings. The Bucks also with the sub, Greg Monroe. He's checked in for John Henson. Teams changing it up here. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
Well, Nick, how well do you...
Both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Carter-Williams.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Prince in at the three spot. Carter-Williams can't get it to go.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Now here's Payton. There's the feed to Prince. And it's going to be 2 free throws through contact on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's the screen. Antetokounmpo against Prince. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Payton. Gordon with a screen on Plumlee. Feeds it to Vucevic. No one near him. And the basket good. Vucevic has got 12 in the game.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high percentage shot.
Plumlee, no luck. Magic leading by 4. Prince outside. Here's Gordon. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Gordon's got his second basket. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Payton against Carter-Williams. Monroe right side from 17 feet out, and he gets it to go. He's got 6.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Now, here's Vucevic. He's got 12. And let's see which big men have had the softest touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards in the last 10 games. You take a look at Plumlee, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
The Magic making a switch here. Watson's checked in. 6 to shoot. Baseline J on the way, and again it's Milwaukee converted. Magic leading by 3. we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Oladipo kicks to Prince. Shot from free throw range. And that one's good. Prince has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. That's now 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Watson, the pass to Prince. Hits the front of the rim and out. Bucks trail by 3. Carter Williams with it. 15 points in the game. The dish now to Antetokounmpo. Here's Aldridge. Orlando grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Stolen by Middleton. And they're on the break. Right wing. Here's Carter Williams. Here's Aldridge. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And now just a 1-point Magic lead. Watson dishes to Prince. Shoots. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Prince has got 10 points in the game.
That was 3, right? Oh no, that was wait. What's that? Is that a 3 or no?
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Evan Fournier is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Henson's checked in for Monroe. Orlando leading by 3. Watson kicks to Prince. Puts up the baby hook. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Orlando?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Isanya, he's checked in for Orlando. Jennings comes in for C.J. Watson. And then for Milwaukee, J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Vaughn in for Chris Middleton. Here's Vaughn. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And it's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Tony Smith. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got John Henson, Plumlee out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Greg Monroe, and it's Aldridge in at the 3 slot.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
And here is Antetokounmpo after the three-pointer from Victor Oladipo. And stolen by Prince. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Clanks the dunk off the rim.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Plumlee, no luck.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Monroe, and it's Carter Williams in for Cole Aldridge. That one is no good. Bucks trail by 14. And stolen by Payton. Passes it to Oladipo. Beyond the arc. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 6 assists now in the game.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And stolen by Prince. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Prince with the ball. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And Prince comes to help. It's stolen by Oladipo. Gordon with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Oladipo outside. Oladipo off the pick from Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oladipo, the pass to Prince. Fires a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
What's called timeout?
The hell's wrong with my player's lips, bro? I'm just mumbling.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Shot to stop the drought. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10. Magic leading by 17. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Peyton dishes to Prince. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And here is Carter Williams. And Prince comes to help. And Henson kicks to Middleton. From deep. Shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Oladipo, the pass to Peyton. It's Prince on the wing. Another miss by Prince.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Now here's Carter Williams. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Peyton outside. Prince against Carter Williams. Prince dishes to Oladipo. Picked by Vucevic. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. And that one's good.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Magic.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from...
On the defensive end, I want someone who can crash the glass and control the ball. The rest of you, leak out so you can get some easy transition points.
Your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Nikola Vucevic. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Here's Aldridge. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Potter, he's covered by Watson. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
And Milwaukee has possession, trailing by 19. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Here's Azania. He kicks it to Prince. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. Vaughn with the rebound. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positive.
Well, Nick, what can you point to as the team?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Let's see. Where's that? To get my court. Floor package with Victor Oladipo. Going to that hockey game. You know, I gotta support my team. Woo! Bruh. This is cool. Victory lap. Okay, victory lap. Okay, victory lap. Okay. Like, bang. Clippers were crazy. Oh, I got the Suns interested in me, the Clippers, the Lakers. Yo, I'm really getting up there. But I really want 100% so I could be a starter. Hold on a second, be right back.
Sure is.
Tune in now. First award, most wins in Gauntlet. And the winner is Eddie 1230697.
I had no idea it was that many, by the way. It's just so much fun.
Congrats, Eddie. You will be winning a signed jersey from NBA 2K16 cover athlete James Harden.
Oh, wow. Wow. I thank you guys. Like, you guys blew my mind. I thought you guys made my day, but that just made my whole year, man.
And our next category is most wins in Play Now Online. And our winner is Backroad 695. You will be winning a signed John Wall jersey. Next up, we have most games played in blacktop mode. Congrats to Sir Charles 18863. You will be receiving an exclusive boombox complete with the entire NBA 2K16 soundtrack. Now it's time for the most wins and highest rep in My Park Award. And the winner is Young Audie.
Spent a lot of time, a lot of hours, sacrificing a lot of sleep trying to get there. And when I seemed like I was close, being number one, that just, so.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah, and the fact that I pulled it off,
I know that actually.
King Zoom blew out, all the people that helped me rhyme, Legend 1 and Legend 5, my boy I'm annoying, Rock Nation, Hard Nation, you already know, man. See y'all boys 2K17, we taking over, man.
You will be receiving a signed jersey from our NBA 2K17 cover athlete, Paul George.
Oh, word? That's what's up. Wow, that's what's up. Appreciate y'all. Paul George is the man. Shout out Paul George, man.
And speaking of Paul George, let's take a little break from our awards and chat 2K17. Pre-orders of NBA 2K17 are available now. We have 3 massive bundles to choose from: the Early Tip-Off Edition, the Legend Edition, and the Legend Edition Gold. All will come with a ton of goodies, including new free agent cards for my team, where you can try out amazing players like Paul George and, of course, Kobe Bryant. Plus, all 3 bundles include early tip-off access, meaning you get to jump into the game on Friday, September 16th. That's right, 4 days early. And now I'm here with Ronnie 2K to get those last-minute details on 2K17. I know you've got the entire scoop.
I'm really excited about NBA 2K17. Finally, we get to play underwater basketball in an underwater arena.
Told you guys about that one? That's a secret. We weren't supposed to leak that one yet.
I think this is what people have wanted. The other thing that we get to do next year is finally Yeezys are coming to NBA 2K17.
Amazing. I wonder if they'll go as fast in the game as they go in stores.
They don't look good with gray sweats. It's a lot of wear.
Since we're going with all the scoop, once you hit Legend 74 in my park, you get Pete's. There's 74 levels, and he actually can dunk for you if you get tired of playing with real humans. Another feature, finally, locker codes are coming back, and they are time locker codes. They're not user-based, they're actually time locker codes. That's what the community wants, and that's what's coming for 2K17.
Not good, because those are my locker codes. All you out there who did not get locker codes, it's because I used them all up before they ever made it out. And, yeah.
So maybe those locker codes can benefit us on 2K TV.
Absolutely. Because of the free agent cards, now we can do time cards because everybody can play their favorite player and their favorite, diamond for.
crazy.
On today's season
let's go to player upgrades.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Checking out the Magic, they are putting together an impressive stretch of basketball. Only one loss in their last 8 games. We'll see if that continues tonight. There are a lot of really exciting players in Orlando, some freakish athletes to say the least. Which Magic player would you say, Kenny, is the most exciting to watch?
Ooh, most exciting? But most intriguing I'm waiting to see probably is Aaron Gordon. You know, he didn't get a lot of chances last season, but he showed he could be a load and have a handful of athletic plays that will get you on our show on 2K Sports.
That's a good choice, Kenny, but I'm going to go with my main man, Victor Oladipo. He's slowly growing into a star, and he can play both guard spots.
How about some Elfrid Payton?
Ooh, I like Elfrid. I love the hair, man. If I had his hair, I would give $5,000 for every strand.
If I had his hair, I would cut it off and become bald.
Hard tip. We send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
At home again.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game is the 76ers coming to town for this one. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg.
Oh look, my face! I'm so cool, bro. People liking me.
In Orlando before heading out again. They've been picking up some steam, and if they can play this well all season, they'll be in excellent shape.
And seeing where the Magic are, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I'm not sure how long they'll be able to stick around up there, but so far it's been a lot of fun to see how much progress they're making.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And so, in the game for the 76ers, we've got Okafor. Collins is out there with Hollis Thompson. Then there's Grant, and it's Bosh in at the 4 spot. The Magic shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Philadelphia. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls.
How's that defensive breakdown if I have to pick up?
Is the right phrase, Greg. I mean, a lot of silly fouls, and they did that even when they were in foul trouble.
And he gets it to go.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Collins. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
Now here's Payton, picked by Vucevic. Dishes it to Gordon. All alone. Kept alive. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Bosh. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. Up the floor. Here's Collins. The shot is off. Prince with the defensive effort. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Payton. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the buck like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Here's Collins. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Stolen by Grant. And now the 76ers on the break. Grant leading the charge.
How about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
On defense, Philadelphia. They trail by 1. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Rejected by Prince. They retain possession.
Sent that nigga a shot back.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the night.
Oh, that shot ugly, bro. That shot is so ugly.
Both free throws good from Bosch.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. To the middle. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. The stupendous finish and challenge. Vucevic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Grant, that's good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Payton drives in. Here's Gordon. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Prince with a screen on Collins. Payton dishes to Prince. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Now here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Vucevic takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Orlando making some changes. Cezanya. The 76ers trail by 7. Prince, he's in at 3. Vucevic is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Jennings in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Collins, good.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Jennings. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Jennings off a pick from Prince. Vucevic setting the pick for Jennings. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Noel. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Orlando making some changes. Victor Oladipo comes in for Fournier. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Brandon Jennings. The 76ers also with a sub. Carl Landry's checked in for Nerlens Noel. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put together a nice one. He dropped 14 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. His performance just another outstanding outing that has become more and more common for him.
No.
Thank you. Well, guys,
not in my house.
Made play after play in that game.
You know, let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Here's Collins off the pick, and he gets it to go. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And there's the feed to Snell. It's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Landry. Here's Oladipo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Prince. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Covington, covered by Payton. Covington passes to Landry. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And this game is tied up now.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
No, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Grant gets a wide open look. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Prince kicks to Vucevic. Get the shot. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that. They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and buying some.
Can't guard us on the perimeter. Number 1, Victor Oladipo.
He just oozes.
All heard, ball don't lie. Well, numbers don't lie either. I mean, he's got range that I put up against anybody else in the league. Shooting guard or otherwise. He's an assassin.
Now here's Payton. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Prince. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Covington dishes to Landry. The rebound by Prince. Orlando trailing here. He kicks it to Payton. He feeds it to Oladipo. Vucevic is screened on Landry. 5 to shoot. Here's Payton. And he lays it straight in. Payton's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Now here's Payton. Vucevic is screen on Grant. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 11.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Collins against Payton. Collins passes to Okafor. Another miss by Philadelphia. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against Milwaukee.
How about the rhythm they got into offensively there? There's no doubt in my mind what the result was going to be once they started to click.
Really impressive, partner, because they simply put it on cruise control.
Landry, a screen on Payton. Launches a 3. Grant, that's good. He's got 7.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they need.
Now, here's Oladipo. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Prince's shot is good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's Collins. He's got 5. Grant outside. There's the triple. Landry kicks to Collins. There's the dish to Grant. Okafor, the pass to Covington. Okafor with the screen on Oladipo. Grant. The three-pointer, no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Carl Landry. The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 7.
And so it's a close.
Well, Nick, a
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Well, we've established a clear dominance on the interior at the offensive end. And until they prove they can stop our inside game, we have to continue to pound it into the post. One thing I liked, our passing. Getting a lot of
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Thompson is out there with Collins. Then there's Grant. Then there's Okafor. And it's Bosh in at the 4-man position.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Here's Collins. Thompson outside. Kicks it to Bosh. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Bosh has got 6. Magic leading by 5.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Payton outside.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Vucevic a screen on Collins. Payton kicks to Prince. Stolen by Grant. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Thompson. Soft touch off the glass. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And that one's good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
To the paint, here's Grant. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
He dishes it to Thompson. Pass to Collins. For the tie. The shot misses. And Orlando will come the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. And here's Prince outside. Another miss by Prince. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Collins. That misses and a chance to tie it there.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The pass to Bosh for the lead. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Just an amazing game for Bob. He has 8 points and also a block shot.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. There's 10 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Gordon with the screen for Jennings. From deep, Prince, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game.
My dude, though, 58.
The 76ers trail by 3. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Fournier out there with Jennings. And it's Prince in at the small 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdowns for the Magic.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Thompson, he's checked in for Robert Covington, and he ends up missing both free throws.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And that one falls for Prince. No good on the second free throw.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession game.
Here's Collins. Thompson dishes to Bosch. Collins kicks to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Collins.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
Prince outside. Feeds it to Gordon. Back to Prince. Another miss by Prince.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Prince. Bosch grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Thompson with the bucket.
Superb assist there. Played the role of the maestro on that.
At 50% in a decent group. It's Jennings with the drive. Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 4 assists in the game. 76ers trailing. Here's Collins. Pass it to Bosch. Plays it up and puts it in.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
It's Jennings with the drive. Here's Prince. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Check out the stats for Prince. He has 14 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they've needed it.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Orlando. Elfrid Payton comes in for Brandon Jennings. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Grant's checked in. And stolen by Prince. Oladipo with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Here's Prince. Another miss by Orlando.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Payton against Collins. Dishes it to Vucevic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Collins kicks to Thompson. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Grant. Misses the three.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Prince. Here's Collins. The feed now to Okafor. Grant outside. From past the arc. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3 ball. They shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
They get it again. Here's Prince. Off with the layup. The 76ers trail by 3. The dish to Grant. Lots of room. The rebound by Prince.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
Dayton in the corner. Back to Prince. Stolen by Bosch. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Grant. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, and it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Vucevic is screen on Grant. Payton with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Prince kicks to Payton. He feeds it to Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. And too long on the shot.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Collins. The Magic have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Vucevic is screen on Collins. Payton passes to Prince. The Magic again can't hit.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
That's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Oh, my faces, bro. I'm so popular.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. He urged his players to keep fighting, saying, we're right there, but the margin of error has shrunk. We've got to play aggressive and smart. Guys?
Here's Collins. Here's Okafor. Rebounded by Vucevic. Grant against Prince. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Orlando with the ball. They lead by 4. Vucevic dishes to Oladipo. Picked by Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Prince. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Jahlil Okafor. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Philadelphia has possession. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Grant. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
And it's the Magic's ball. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away. You got a foul.
I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5.
Damn it. It was 2 o'clock in the damn. Still not close. Still be clean.
Freak, you're the guy. Good screen. Tight passes now. We need to get Freak a clean look. Execute, and let's put him away.
Yeah, Fully, don't want to listen to you. Just fire them all and make me point guard. Even though I'm a small forward. Shit, we beat LeBron, we should be beating anybody else.
Bosch, a screen on Peyton. Collins kicks to Grant. Shoots. Rebounded by Vucevic. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And here's Thompson. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
Well, Nick, a terrific team win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
Oh,
he
my
was the engine that drove this team the whole night, and his teammates had no problem harnessing the power.
Well,
and that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed it.
Let's just see how many free. Look. I scored way much more points for that thing. Yeah, only thing he had more was assists. I had 2 blocks, he had 1. Damn, I had 3 turnovers. And also he blocked his shot. So these 2 teams, number 69. Golden State is interested in me as the Cavs. I'm definitely not going back to the Wizards. Yeah, 80. Just seems like I'm being a second string, but these 2 teams right here, that's first string. Probably 6-man in these 2 teams. But nope. Let's go again. upgrades.
You always want to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't know how to do. You know? So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles. You have to combat those obstacles.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Orlando Magic. We've seen a lot of quality basketball from this Magic team lately. They are really playing at a high level right now, going 8-1 over the last 9 games. Well, certainly the Timberwolves have one of the best young cores in the league now. Kenny, how well do Wiggins and Towns pair up with each other now and down the road?
Wow, young team. However, these two young guys can be superstars in this league, especially Wiggins. Wiggins can handle the scoring load. And Towns is learning his way, being, playing against guys his size, his strength for the first time on a consistent basis. But he's been solid. He's a solid defender. And this is going to be a good team down the line.
You know, both guys can play multiple positions on the floor, so they'll have a ton of flexibility as the team grows. You know what their favorite sitcom is?
What's that?
The Young and the Restless, baby.
Oh, I like that. That should be their new nickname. The Young and the Restless.
That's a good one.
Well, that's all up to your opinion, I reckon. Let's go courtside to Kevin Harlan.
Minneapolis, Minnesota are setting as we take a look at this striking view of the landmark 3rd Avenue Bridge. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sideline. Last outing for Minnesota, they won that game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And that result, guys, was a real shock. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home. It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there.
Got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Magic, Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Dishes it to Muhammad. Over in the corner, Arthur, wide open. Orlando grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Here's Rubio. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Vucevic with the block. About a minute played so far here in the first.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he gets the bucket.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And Prince comes to help. It's stolen by Oladipo. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Stolen by Levine. Now here's Muhammad. Guarded by Oladipo. Now here's Arthur. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And Muhammad gets it to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Oladipo. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad. Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Feeds to Vucevic. Towns with the steal. Here's Muhammad. And he uses the glass on the layup. Muhammad's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Rubio outside. Towns kicks to Muhammad. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Magic have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. From deep, Prince. Arthur grabs the board. Minnesota's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic trail by 3. And here we go. Here's Vucevic. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Right wing. Here's Towns. And he makes good on the layup. Towns has got 6 points.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And that one's good. Payton's got his second basket of the night. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Levine. He had 22 points in the win against the Clippers. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And the basket by Payton.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
All right, target center. Coming on the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Minnesota making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is in for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Arthur comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Levine. Tony Snell's checked in for Orlando. Freak comes in for Hezonja. They've got Chang. Sessions out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Towns. And it's Arthur in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was simply superb. He ended with 20 points, and he also did his work on the backboards, rounding it off with some stellar defensive play as well. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GM?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
Here's Prince following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Snell, no good. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Sessions passes to Rubio. Towns sets the pick for Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. And at the top of the key, Towns fades. Here's Dang. Rebound collected by Snell.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Jennings. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Ricky Rubio is 4th.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
Here are the Magic now, after the basket by Minnesota. Prince outside. And he didn't get quite enough. Under that one, the Timberwolves have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Jennings in the corner. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
We've got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA ranking.